That's what Opie is. I'm the best thing that happened to Anthony and Jimmy and Sam, because Sam is up there too. And if I don't run the show, if I'm not running the cards, none of you are winning. When the truth of the matter is everyone bought something to that show. Even Opie. He bought the asshole.
Opie bought them all together.
Hater.
That's why I don't like. That's the only shit I was in. Without Opie, really, he wouldn't have found Anthony. And Jimmy would have been a comic. Shit, he was opening for Dice when he really started getting down with these motherfuckers. So he would have been perfectly fine. And Anthony's a witty. Who knows what the fuck Anthony could have been. But the real opportunity came because shitty fucking Opie had a job in the radio.
The only person
and
he bought out.
Anthony's actually talented. He brung those songs and shit. The OJ song and all that good shit, whatever. He came, he got his foot in the door. And all that good shit.
That's the only person.
They had a hella run. But I feel bad for Opie. I know he did it to himself. I get it. I get it.
You made your
He's
bed,
a fucking dick.
Lay in it like the dog that you are.
I always hated him, but for other reasons. But I guess everybody has their reason.
I don't think he brought Jimmy out.
No, he didn't bring him out. He gave him the platform. What did you just say 2 seconds ago before I turned this on? Who would have thought Jimmy was the one that blew up out of all of them, right? You said because he was the third wheel. You said Anthony has some success on his own. Mm-hmm. You said I feel bad for Opie because he bought it himself, and he thought it would all collapse without him. That's what you were saying.
Yes.
And he's out there talking to fucking newsmans, and he's buying his $5 papers, and what he's living. He don't need to work, but he needs to be heard. And it's I said, damn, I feel bad for him, and you were like, you don't, and you started on your tirade.
That's his addiction.
Or whatever.
Radio.
That's great. And of course, that's why even Howard, when Anthony got fired, he's like, I don't want to hear I want to hear what Opie says, his fucking partner.
Yeah,
that's a true statement. That's a true fucking statement.
Opie just felt like.
And all these niggas is still on. Howard, even Star's on. All these people on who Opie thought he was over. In the echelon
That's what happens
of things.
When you allow your narcissistic personality overtake your entire existence.
But how long them niggas gotta stay loyal to him, the ones who left with him?
Nobody.
Sherrod. He was paying them. He was paying them though. That's probably why I would stay around even after I see all this,
You know what Opie is?
collapse around the man.
Opie is, what's that guy that finds the baseball, the general manager for teams? Yeah. Opie is a scout. Opie, let your fucking.
Opie was alright. If Opie would have just not let the fans fuck with his head and just ride it out, everybody could have been funny around him. No, I don't know him as a person. I don't know none of them, but I just know what I heard.
It wasn't just his fans. Because I think his wife had a lot to do.
But who would have thought? He's dropping. Like I said, it's been like a year he don't do Harry Hater. But then he just does it. Because he always, for whatever reason he did it. And he's talking to, man on the street shit. You can have a mic, dog. Many less people than, Opie have microphones. And I heard, I understand the length of time. He can't fathom, he can't even, wrap his head around the thought that
do your own fucking podcast.
Jimmy's chip is working more than him. A fake character.
But the fake character works, because you know what?
It always worked.
That I like Chip.
And the shit is, he always worked, and he's not working now. That's the point. That's what I don't like. I'm like, dude, why? There's no fucking reason. You should be doing shows at a table with no microphone, and where Anthony got to give you tips. When the nigga you put down got to give you tips on how you should be doing fucking radio or broadcasting in any medium. Wow, dude, that's bad.
He's doing a show with his phone. I
hate him too.
I think Opie's been in this game long enough to know you really can't do a fucking show with your phone. Not everything can be done with an iPhone.
Yeah. No doubt.
In that sense,
but he should have a mic. The beef would be so much better if he actually had a microphone.
Be a hater.
Not vague tweets here and there, not responding to other people, actually saying shit.
Make your own podcast. Don't be a hater, nigga. You're a millionaire. I'm sure you got a spare room in your fucking house that you could.
Sam's doing that shit. That shit with Troy Korn, that shit got a lot of live views. To get 250, 300 views at a time. I'm sure it's not whoever's the pootie pie numbers, but it's alright. He could.
Doing his thing.
He couldn't probably live off that shit alone, but it's a revenue. It's a check. Something's happening.
I think that enough
I'm sure he's selling space.
Opie because, like you said, they want to know what is he thinking, what does he has to say, because people love the hate as much as they love a good show.
Everybody loves hate.
So, and he has, he doesn't even
because life is miserable and everybody's angry, and the bitch you ask at McDonald's, what you want? Everything's a fucking problem. So to hear somebody else have to go through it who have money and supposed to have better life, it's better.
And
you know
Opie doesn't know the platform he has right now. He
has none. He has no platform.
He doesn't even know the platform that he has.
I mean, the shit is alright. Not saying no platform, because people listen to him, I guess.
He doesn't want to respond to the haters. He doesn't want to respond to the niggas on Reddit.
No doubt.
Or the fans.
And he shouldn't.
But
he should clear it up and then do what he do, I guess. And that shit comes, handle it accordingly.
He should crack a
But he should definitely be, cracking them.
And say, you know what? Fuck all these haters. Yeah, I was an asshole. Yeah, I thought X, Y, and Z. But guess what? I'm still standing. I'm still here. And now they're going to pay no motherfuckers.
I don't know. What you were saying before I turned the mic on was good. Before I turned the thing on. I just want to remember it because it was good. And that's about it. Peace out. There will be no Opie Anthony reunion ever. Believe that. These motherfuckers having too much fun, and it's fun to watch. I love seeing Anthony on the Chip show. He's the second chair, clearly. Yeah. And Chip is a parody of Opie. Hold on. Come on, dog.
Anthony should
Stop.
Just give up his show.
If you don't know that by now.
And become Chip's right hand man. It should be It should be Chip and Ant.
They're doing their thing, and it just sucks. It sucks to see that he's not only not doing his thing, but he's doing shit that's so terribly bad. It's
Anthony
horrible.
By himself
Opie's walking to the man in the street and trying to start a, Muhammad or something, some type of controversial topic.
Anthony's only
shock jockery, whatever.
When he has somebody good to bounce off.
Who?
Anthony's only good
when he can bounce off somebody.
When he can bounce off somebody when he has somebody he can bounce off of. Even a hater like Opie. He bounced off of that.
Opie was good. When it was the beginning, it was awesome. It was great. Opie's like the frat boy shit stirrer. He's like, that's why Sam's good. Sam was like him times 12. He always snickered. He always snickered at the shit that's like, oh, somebody's gonna get fucked over. It's funny to him.
Sam is the love child of Jimmy and Opie and Anthony. He has a little bit of all of them. He has.
He's
Opie,
definitely of the ilk. They're all
Opie,
the same.
Asshole-ish.
But somewhere Opie just got bothered by people saying he didn't do nothing, and he should have known. How the fuck I'm not doing nothing, nigga? I'm living this. Shut the fuck up. That should have been his attitude, but he didn't take that road. He took the high and mighty road and made everyone around him uncomfortable until the point where it was Gregg shells apparently.
Opie didn't do anything that he should have done.
Niggas been talking shit about him for years behind his back.
Yeah, because he's an asshole.
And he surrounds himself with people he thinks he could trust, and you know how that goes. Everybody has to deal with politics at work and life, whatever.
But he doesn't trust nobody.
He was good, and he is good. Money-wise, comfortableness of life. But in what you want to do, which is crack a microphone, you're not good, dog. You're not doing good. And I don't like to see that. That's it. Opie.
None of them.
I don't want to say deserves, but
None of them are good on their own. They're only good together. They're like a puzzle. Yeah, the puzzle looks
They're
pretty.
The best together, but I'm sure people would argue that they're all right on their own. Like,
I don't think so.
People that just listen to Ant probably love him.
What I hear when I'm listening to Anthony, because he has no fucking balance in that room. I'm looking at a fucking 50-year-old something alcoholic, racist man who has daddy fucking issues and apparently mommy issues.
No, you shouldn't talk shit about him.
No, he's funny. I think Anthony's extremely funny. I think he has a niche.
None of them comments said here are endorsed by 3797 Auntie.
However, when he's by himself,
but he has Artie now. He bounces up, and Artie's funny.
Oh please, Artie.
Really? But he brings jokes. I know sometimes he slurs and it's hard to understand them, but he's a comedian. He's a comedian, though. That's his job. It's to bounce off of. I think the balance is way better. It's better than him being alone in the room. Because you're right, sometimes Ant can get into his rants. And I'm sure the people that listen to him like that.
Yeah, if you...
you wouldn't subscribe if you don't give a fuck.
Which is why I don't subscribe. I did, and then guess what? I unsubscribed. Because then I didn't.
But that's good. That's your choice. That's fine. But you can't say that he's not good by himself. You know, I hear clips. You know, I'm not stupid.
Awesome when he has someone to bounce.
And Jimmy's not the best by himself. He had the advice show. It was boring as hell. Even though he was helping people, trying to anyway, or
Jimmy,
whatever.
You're not a social worker. You're a comedian.
But he got a lot of problems. So he figured, yo, two niggas a problem. Maybe we can get a solution.
Just because you got a lot of problems don't mean you make a good fucking therapist.
Well, you know, whatever. It was a time. It's not no more. But then he got Sam. You know, it's weird because Sam was always there. He didn't get him. He was always there, kind of helping in the back of the. He produced a lot of good shit. Some good shit. You know, at least.
What I like about Sam.
Cause not for nothing that you know he got some good bits. It was that Jocktober shit. I'm sure he was in on those meetings.
What I like about Sam is that Sam is
he was all over that shit.
To everyone and no one all at the same time. He doesn't care.
Sam's just trying to make moves, yeah.
Yeah, he
every opportunity
is
something for something next.
And Anthony, let's say Jimmy and Opie don't talk, but Opie wants to talk to him.
It's a smart way to do it.
He will continue, and that's a smart way to live in life. Just because you don't like
use this opportunity to maybe get a new one.
Don't mean that.
Don't always stagnate yourself. To be happy, content with what you're doing at the moment. Always look forward and try to do that. Of course,
that thing is all over the place.
Great philosophy.
He got his wrestling shit.
And that's how he really started before he met these niggas. But he was always a fan. He got this internship. He got a job. I mean, he worked his way in. For Opie to even insinuate that it's a backstab is crazy.
Yeah.
Because he should have probably never hired Sam. You know, you saw a little too much of him in you, and that proves the fact that he's cracking the microphone now.
Sam put the work in. Sam is the intern that didn't take anything personal. Sam is the intern that said, I'm going to ride this gravy train until I get something out of it. And he did. And kudos to you, Sam.
This shit's going on a while. 11 minutes, 12 minutes. I think we should probably shut it down. I didn't title it.
Just like Opie did. Shut it down.
Nothing endorsed by Son and I Productions.
Yeah,
Real talk, we just spitballing. I mean, you know, we like the show. I love the show. Everyone around me had to listen to it, so my lady likes the show.
If I had in a perfect world,
my son, AV does like, you know, he likes Chip. You know, he don't like it. He knows it.
Yeah,
I put it like that. And sometimes he'll chuckle, like he knows. One time he told me some shit. I think about Chip. Anthony. He's like, yo, Anthony's really funny, yo. Like, no shit, nigga. Like, you know, what the fuck you think I listen for? I think he was doing like some characters, like Bugs Bunny or something. He's like, yo, he really sounds like them niggas. But he was saying wicked shit, like some weird shit. And he was like, yo, that shit's funny. And I'm like, yeah, stupid. Like, why wouldn't I listen if it wasn't funny?
When he does the old time voices. You hear? Or whatever he does. I can't. Obviously, I can't do them.
You know, yeah, so we're just fans of the show. I'm going to retitle it later. Because nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about. How do you stop this shit?